I'm just going to record on the phone a minute. It came on, so I thought, well, I can record on here. Just do a little video on here, on this one. On the camera, while I'm keeping still. So it's funny, it is moving fast, isn't it? But just down there was like a manhole cover, and I think it's being diverted at times. They turn it, they switch it, maybe to keep other parts of the Warren hydrated. There's all sorts of reasons why this water is suddenly, it might be to prevent flooding. So there was me thinking last year it must be to do with climate change and everything's drying up. No, I did think maybe it had been diverted. This is naturally coming off the hills now. I remember, this was pretty, well, it's pretty all year round, this place, but they have pruned it quite a lot. Because I've seen deer here before, leaping across the stream, round about, a bit further up. I've got to remember I've done the video on the camera as well. on the phone, I mean. It's magical water, isn't it? Of course, they're having too much of it in Spain. I'll just do a little bit of news. In Spain, there's been hundreds of people drowned, sleeping in their beds, and the water's come and washed them away with their homes. It's been sudden rain. They've had rain in so many hours, enough for a year or something. It was something ridiculous. And it's affecting a lot of the coast of Spain now. You know, there's still high risk. And somebody said the reason for this is the oceans are warming up due to climate change, induced by man. And when the oceans warm up, it forms more rain clouds. It evaporates up. And then, of course, they get bigger and bigger, these clouds. And it just depends on what's going on, where they're going to burst. It could happen here. It's happened in Cornwall before. Look at that though, folks. This is Sheila, 20th of November 2024. On a lovely autumn day. We've had grey again for several days. A week ago today I was on the Quantocks on a beautiful walk. But I thought I haven't been up here for a while. This time I visited. And I'm going to do cheddar. I'm going to be doing cheddar in December. I could put music to this, you see. Be interesting if there were beavers up here making dams, wouldn't it? It could be a home for something on the island, you see. Something could be living in there, maybe rats. Could be carried all downstream there if there's a flood. This is the place where the deer came down one day. Came down from up here, ran across in front of me and ran up there. Yes, I think I caught a picture of it on camera when it was jumping over the stream. Right, over now. Right, I've got to remind, prior to this video, I did a video on my mobile camera. I've got to remember that when I put them all together in order. Because when you use several cameras, you've got to try and do the chronological order, otherwise you can get videos coming in the wrong place. So here we've got a very active, lively stream that suddenly stops when it gets down the bottom there, and I think it's to do with flooding. And what they do every now and again, they turn it off or redivert it. It could be diverted to other areas of the forest for all sorts of reasons. It's to keep control of flooding, I think. Do you think so? Yeah. So lovely to watch. This is the active part of the walk with this active stream running down. Looks like we've got to do a bit of crossing. Now those girls took off quite quickly actually in the end, and they went up a path going up there. That'll take them up to a place where I'll be possibly passing later. I'm not sure what direction. Now I've got to carefully cross here, folks. Look, this is very fast, and I haven't got Wellington boots on, so we've got to try and see how we're going to do this. I'm going to need to get onto there, I think. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'll just sort of video it. I'm going to swing it from my wrist. Will I try and cross? Right, what you're going to do, I'm going to get over there. Just a slight slip then. That might have caught on the camera. It was very slippery there. If I could have put the bags on there, but I haven't today, because what I did, I've sneaked over the edge there, and I haven't got, feet aren't wet, but I just slip a bit there. Only slightly. That would have been on camera. Or the movement, the sudden jerky movement would have been on camera. It's nice to record different times of the year, don't forget. Although this is the same path I take, you know, the stream's different today. The weather's different. This is autumn, the 20th of November. And, you know, I haven't even put any heating on yet. I just put an extra jumper on at home. Perhaps wear my dressing gown in the evening. Keep the socks on, you know, things like that. I haven't had to put the heating on yet. It just hasn't. This is probably the first time ever, I would have thought, that I've not had heating on in November this time. I mean, last year I managed to go a whole week into November. This week, it's 3 weeks. I haven't had to put the heating on yet, at all. I'm having hot water bottles at night in the bed. One for my feet, one for my back. That works. It's comforting. Yeah, those girls, they went up there. I've come down that way before, yeah. That takes you right up into the Warren up there. We'll be up there later, but we're doing a slightly different route. We're doing a slightly different route today. Right, I'm going to turn off for a bit. Just going to interrupt briefly. No, I'll keep it for later. It's just a ghost story from up here. I don't know if I put it on the other video. I'll do it later. Walking with the ghosts of Rowberrow Warren. Lots of history and mystery.